So I'm at Brown County State Park, drove up overnight. I've camped here at the Buffalo Ridge campground, and my goal today is to try to ride all the trails here at Brown County. Might not do it, there's a lot of trails, but I do have the e-bike. E-bikes are allowed, so I can cover a lot more ground. This video will be a summary of the total area. I'm going to post up individual trail segments as well going forward in the future, so be sure to be subscribed to catch that, and let's check it out. Started on Limekiln East. This is a green rated trail. And straight off, we're into some like flowy goodness. Was not expecting this straight out of the gate. Hello.
Got more back there.
Thank you. Yeah, just me. Oh, these are alternating days. Shit. So what is the other one? So I'm on Saturday. Lesson learned. We have a travel direction. So I can't do what I thought it was going to do. So let's stop right there. My bad. I didn't know, these are directional trails based upon the day of the week, and I started to drop down and go up Limekiln East, not realizing that, and I was going against traffic, so my apologies to people. Almost wiped me out coming down. I've since changed my route, and what you now have to do, you're looking for these signs. I kind of missed that earlier. I'm at the top of Limekiln West now, and we'll do this in the right direction. So Saturday is one way, Sunday's a different way, and so on. This is Limekiln West. It's a green rated trail. Definitely some features off to the side of the trail. Okay, they got a lot of little jumps and stuff within here. Perfectly fine to ride if you're not into jumps as well. Definitely the way this is designed is that there's flow and jumpy goodness in both directions. This is what I climbed up earlier, and I should have descended. Remember, I ride these sight unseen. Usually I'm not in full hammer mode because I don't know the trail. Oh, that was pretty fast. Yeah, my sincere apology to those I came up against earlier. And we climb back up. So now I'm going to take the road off to the other trails, get out of this area. I'll get back to the video then. So this is Walnut, black rated diamond. Kind of like rustic wooden feature. This looks to be more of a old school rooty natural trail. Aha. Yeah, I've got some rocks, some tree limbs to behead you. Time to duck. Let's see what the end is like. Getting on is the tricky part. Can't do it from stop. I can't get on it. Should be able to do that, it's wide enough. Nice. Ah, getting some rocky goodness. I like this. It's been a while since I had this kind of technicality. Need to commit. Helps if you know the line. There's some fairly serious rooty chunder here. Come on, come on. Made that one. Woo. Which way? This looks challenging. Where the hell to go? Okay, I walked that last little bit. Ooh, did I make a noise doing that? Oh, I'm losing my skills. I need to ride more stuff like this to keep my skills up. Oh. Even with my e-bike, not that I'm in full power, but that was very tiring. It was very physically challenging. You need a lot of power to make some of those moves. It's like, how wide are these trees? Swoopy fun. Ooh, back on the tree roots. Duck. So this is mostly a sandy trail by nature, well packed, littered with tree roots and the odd rocks. In little gullies they've reinforced the trail. And that was Walnut. Oh. So this is Hobbs Hollow. First time down. Let's see what it's like. Whoa, hang on. Let's continue this way. This is a jumpy flow trail. I don't do jumps. What do we have here? Oh, different lines down. Oh, should have just flown off that. What am I doing? Hobbs Hollow is a black rated flow trail. And I crashed. I don't believe that. Oh, I came up on the side, just a little too loose. Could have taken that. And that was the drop down through Hobbs Hollow for a non-jumper like me. And a crash. Oops. Now it looks like we climb back up. That's pretty fun. So Hobbs Hollow is a great descent. Of course, the flip side of that is you get a pretty long climb back up to the top, but that's the price to pay. A bit of pain for a lot of pleasure. Whew. So not done with Hobbs Hollow. So after that climb, we're back onto another flow descent. Too slow. Whoa. I was not expecting that. Some of this is pretty loose and sketchy, especially when you're not familiar with the trails. We seem to have flattened off back at the bottom. So that was Hobbs Hollow, complete with my crash on it. Stupid crash. I really don't know what I did. I think I just drifted up onto the loose stuff on the berm and just, I don't know, got the angle wrong and drifted down and lost it. There's a trail of two parts. So you got the initial drop down, climb back up and drop down again. So we'll continue this ride. Bit dusty after crashing, but we're now going to climb Shelley Trail. It's getting very humid in here. Do I have a bit of a climb? A little flowy descent here. And then back into climb again. So now I'm on to trails that are two-way in nature, though I'm following the trail fork's predominant direction, mainly because this is one of the ways to get out of Hobbs Hollow. This is a cross-country trail. Yeah, nice. Hello. So that was the Shelley Trail, and now we're on the Aynes Loop. But we're not going to do the whole loop initially. We're going to use it to connect up with another. Rooty descent. Lots of roots. So I changed my mind. I am actually going to do the whole Aynes Loop just to see what it's like, and then we'll do that descent again. So Aynes is flat at the bottom. This climb up could be a pretty good descent as well. Aynes is two-way. I'm thinking I came the wrong way. If it wasn't for e-bike assist, this would absolutely kill me. This looks like it could be a great descent. That climb on Aynes gets us to the top. We're at the top, and now we're going to have a descent all the way back down to the bottom. So that climb will be worth it. Back into roots. Some rocky chunder. Really got to watch out for these roots. Some of them can come at you at very weird angles if you're not careful. Well, Aynes is supposed to be blue. This is kind of a black. So the ratings, unlike a lot of the Midwest, here in Brown County, are on the conservative side, if anything. Oh, tight. Roots, lots of roots. So we'll continue on Aynes, aiming towards the point where we joined it before. And we're back on Aynes where we started. We'll do this descent one more time. straight through the trees, tree roots. That was Aynes. Drop down onto North Tower. I'm just going to do North Tower, North Gate Connector, and then round to Green Valley. These are all easier trails, supposedly. This is what a green rated trail looks like in Brown County. I've been down a bit of a climb. Looks like I'm on a bit of a descent now. It's quite a tight trail, this. I'm certainly getting whacked in the face a few times with foliage and branches. So it looks like the way they rate the trails around here, this is a green trail. Still got plenty of natural chunder on it, roots, a few rocks here and there, although it is on the smoother side compared to some. But what it doesn't have is sudden drops or step ups or any kind of jumps. That seems to be the difference. And that was a drop. So the green trail here has about the same kind of features on it as the black trail I rode at Kickapoo in Illinois. Slightly inconsistent grading there. Getting some speed up on the descent. That's pretty nice. Good turn there for speed. That's a little climb. That was a nice little run down through there. Good sight lines. It is a two-way trail. See where we're at. That would appear to be the connector to the road. So we'll continue on North Tower. That was nice. I'm beginning to think that some of these green trails do not get the credit they deserve. For greens, they're pretty good. Where to now? So the North Tower loop continues that way, but there's a little section called the North Gate Connector that goes this way. So we'll do that and then come back. I can't went nowhere. Yeah, so again, these greens are surprising. That was a nice little run down through there. So we joined up with the parking lot. So if we were coming from the parking lot, we would head out in this direction. It's a good little fast dropping to get your blood flowing. Nice little forest trail there, composted pine needles as opposed to the sand or the dirt we have in many locations. There's a nice little trail. But that was a very good descent. If you do it in the other way, it looks like it may have a shorter, sharper kind of jump line on it. That's the way it's shown on Trail Forks. Why don't I try it and see what it's like? Turns out what I was on was not the North Gate Connector. It's called Pine Loop. Pine Loop goes into North Gate Connector. So we're at the top of the parking lot and we were dropping here. Now as a drop down, Honestly, I'm not impressed with that direction. I think this pine loop is much more rewarding in the clockwise direction. Going in the counter-clockwise direction, I'm actually thoroughly unimpressed. So much better going clockwise. And I don't think it's just an e-bike thing either. This one appears to be much more uphill, even though I know it gets to the same point. And with the e-bike, we can hammer the hills off. If it feels like it's going uphill here without much enjoyment factor, I dread to think what it's like on a regular bike. Anyway, that's Pine Loop. So now I'm back on the North Gate connector, I think. Alright, North Tower. Continue back on the North Tower loop that we were on before.
How's it going?
Oh, good, it's me. This is why I upgraded my brakes on this bike to code RSCs with the HS2 rotor. One absolute assured ability to hold this bike down to a stop. Green Valley. So that was the North Tower loop. It's just a short green bit there to get back to where we started, but we're not going to do that. That's just like a track. So we're going to pick up Green Valley. Climbing, climbing. Hi. Nice. The rush of descent. Oh. Then after that nice low descent, we get to climb up again. I think I'm getting tired. I've done about 28 miles and nearly 2,400 feet of climbing. Even with the assist, this is tiring. The physicality of it. That's pretty nice. Woo! Nice. So this Green Valley loop, along with like the North Tower loop and those loops, are all part of the Imber Epic, and that's your more old school cross-country type trails. Obviously things like Hobbs Hollow is your new generation of flow jump line trail. So there's a lot of everything here. Ooh. That was Green Valley. So we're heading to Hesitation Point. Oh, I took a wrong turn. I'm actually on Shelley Trail. Funny, I totally missed the turn I needed. That's where I should be. This looks like it should be a descending trail, even though there's a trailhead this way. So I think I've got to be very careful. People might be descending it. One problem I find with Brown County is that there doesn't appear to be an obvious one-way climbing trail after you've dropped down from all these like downhill trails. This is potentially the trail, but this is still predominantly a downhill trail. So I'm kind of scared, even though it's two-way, I'm going to come across people flying down here. Like I'm climbing this trail and I'm looking at it again, I have to come back and descend this. Somehow I've turned off what I was on. I'm now on a trail called Westgate. This is a green trail. I'm pretty certain I'm riding it in the wrong direction. So that's Bobcat. Weedpatch will take us back to Limekiln. Weedpatch is a green trail and it crosses the road. Oh, that was not bad. I was not expecting this. It's always great when you get a surprise. That was so fast. And we're down to the bottom. Is this the Weedpatch? Oh, it's pretty physical. Okay, so now we have to climb back up to get to Limekiln. I hope I was videoing that one. Climbing back up the other side of Weedpatch. This looks like it could be a ferociously fast downhill as well. That is a big tree. And we're at the top. And finally, we're going to do Limekiln back to the campsite.
I hope this summary of Brown County State Park was informative, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Check out my Indiana playlist for more from the area, and if you stuck with me, click that like icon, be sure to subscribe and press that notifications bell. See you on another trail.